Imagine sitting alone in a familiar room with no teacher, no friends, and no one to practice speaking English with. In front of you, there's only your phone or computer. You want to learn, but you don't know where to start. In moments of confusion, you might ask yourself, should I wait until there's a class or should I stop? Because there's no one to guide me. The answer is no. You don't need to wait for anyone, nor do you need to stop. Right now, you have a special assistant always ready to help you learn and never getting tired. That assistant is ChatGPT. ChatGPT is not a real person, but it's a brilliant tool of virtual assistant powered by artificial intelligence. It helps you learn English anytime, anywhere. 24/7, whether it's early in the morning when you wake up, late at night before you go to bed, or even during lunch or while waiting for the bus, just open ChatGPT and start learning right away. With ChatGPT, you can get grammar explanations, learn new vocabulary, practice conversations, correct your mistakes, and even listen to interesting stories in English. It's a personalized learning environment that is safe, non-judgmental, and gently supportive at all times. Imagine this scenario: you open ChatGPT and type, "Can you help me practice English?" ChatGPT immediately responds, "Sure, let's get started. What would you like to talk about?" You reply, "I want to talk about my school." ChatGPT continues, "Great, tell me about your school. What do you like about it?" With just a few simple exchanges, you can practice speaking, thinking in English, and building confidence. Even if you make mistakes, it's perfectly okay. ChatGPT will patiently correct you in a supportive way. For example, nice try. The correct sentence is, "I went to school yesterday." This is an effective way to learn step by step, sentence by sentence with dedicated guidance. If you genuinely want to improve your English, you don't need to spend hours studying every day. The most important factor is consistency. Even dedicating a few minutes daily to practicing with ChatGPT will yield significant progress. Just 5 minutes a day can lead to amazing results if you stay consistent. Why is 5 minutes so effective? Because your brain responds better to frequent exposure to language. Learning in small, regular intervals is far more effective than cramming for hours over several days. Take a look at your daily schedule. There's definitely time for 5 free minutes. Whether it's before class, while waiting for the bus, or while sipping your morning coffee, you can start with simple, easy sentences like, "Hi, ChatGPT. How are you today? Can we practice English today? Tell me a short story in English." Just like watering a plant. You only need to water it a little every day for it to grow well. But if you leave it too long without watering, it will wither. It's the same with learning English. Practice regularly every day, and your skills will steadily improve. What's more, when you start with 5 minutes, you may find yourself enjoying it enough to practice for 10 minutes, then 15 minutes. Over time, learning English can become a daily habit and even a source of joy. However, there may be moments when you feel stuck and think to yourself, "I study so much, but I still make mistakes. Is it even worth it?" At times like these, remind yourself, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when learning, but you need to remember that mistakes are opportunities to help you improve. Many English learners are often afraid of speaking incorrectly, writing incorrectly, or being judged by others. However, the truth is that mistakes provide valuable opportunities for you to learn and grow. So, learn confidently without worrying. With ChatGPT, you can completely overcome that fear. You don't need to meet anyone. No one will see or laugh at you when you make a mistake. ChatGPT doesn't judge or criticize, but instead gently corrects your mistakes and explains the reasons behind them. For example, on why if you write, "Yesterday I go to the park," ChatGPT will respond, "Great sentence." Just a small correction. "Yesterday I went to the park." Since it's the past tense, we use went instead of go. There's no shame, only learning. Gradually, you will realize that the mistakes you once felt embarrassed about are actually valuable lessons. The more you practice with ChatGPT, the more you will notice the patterns of your mistakes and improve faster. Learning theory from textbooks is one thing, but making mistakes and having them corrected immediately is what truly strengthens your knowledge. Just try. Keep speaking. Keep writing. If you make mistakes, that's even better. Each mistake is a step closer to mastery. ChatGPT will always accompany you, patiently correcting your errors without ever tiring. Over time, you will realize that learning English is no longer an obligation, but an exciting journey of discovery. Every sentence you write whether correct or incorrect, represents progress. Most importantly, you are creating a safe space for yourself to practice, experiment, and learn without fear of criticism. The best part is that ChatGPT doesn't just correct mistakes, it can evaluate your entire piece of writing, providing feedback on word choice, sentence structure, and even overall expression. Just type, "Can you check my English or please correct my paragraph?" and you will instantly receive comprehensive, easy to understand feedback. This not only helps you fix mistakes, but also explains them thoroughly, enabling you to remember and improve systematically and proactively. For example, if you write "She don't like apples," ChatGPT might respond, "Good try. Here's one small correction. She doesn't like apples." We use "doesn't" with "she" instead of "don't." This approach ensures that you not only fix the error, but also understand the underlying rule, preventing the same mistake in the future. You can also utilize ChatGPT to check your essays, dialogues, English homework, or even the email you're about to send. Every correction becomes a valuable learning experience. Think of it as learning from your own mistakes, something that not every class can offer. An interesting tip is to rewrite your essay after ChatGPT has corrected it, striving to make it better, more fluent, and more accurate. This activity will not only help you remember corrections, but also improve your ability to express yourself clearly. By practicing a little every day, you'll begin to notice significant progress. Once you become comfortable with learning from your mistakes and being corrected, you may aim higher not just to write correctly, but to write effectively. Not just to speak fluently, but also naturally, flexibly, and creatively. This is where ChatGPT can help you explore new topics and expand your ability to think directly in English. Try writing a short paragraph every day on simple topics like my favorite food, a place I want to visit, or what I did yesterday. Then, ask ChatGPT to check it and suggest better phrasing or expressions. ChatGPT can even turn your simple ideas into rich and engaging content. English becomes not just a language, but a tool to express your thoughts and emotions. For example, if you write, "I like pizza," it is good. ChatGPT can help you expand it into, "I really enjoy eating pizza, especially when it's hot and cheesy. My favorite topping is pepperoni, and I usually share it with my friends on the weekends." Not only is it correct, but it's also much more natural and appealing. You can use ChatGPT to practice your reflexes and improve your English effectively. For instance, you can type, "Ask me 5 questions about my weekend," and then answer those questions in English. Or you can try, "Let's have a conversation about traveling." These exercises will help you think naturally in English without the need to translate every word. If you're unsure where to start, try "Give me a topic to write about today." ChatGPT will offer interesting suggestions for you to practice. This variety not only makes learning more engaging, but also motivates you to enjoy learning English a little more each day. As you grow accustomed to identifying and correcting your mistakes, you'll start to aim higher. Instead of simply writing correctly, you'll want to write more eloquently. Instead of just speaking fluently, you'll aspire to speak naturally and flexibly. Like a native speaker, this is the moment when you can fully leverage ChatGPT to develop your English skills comprehensively. Let's begin with writing skills. Each day, write a few sentences about your daily activities, share your thoughts, or create an imaginary dialogue. Then ask ChatGPT to provide feedback, correct any mistakes, and suggest better ways to express your ideas. Through this process, you won't just learn to write correctly, you'll also improve your ability to express yourself clearly, coherently, and creatively. For reading skills, you can ask ChatGPT to recommend passages suitable for your level, ranging from beginner to advanced. When you encounter unfamiliar words or structures, ask for explanations right away. ChatGPT will provide detailed answers, helping you broaden your vocabulary and deepen your understanding of language usage. Listening skills can also be enhanced easily. Request ChatGPT to read a passage aloud in either American or British English if audio support tools are available. Listen to the audio repeatedly and try to mimic it. Alternatively, copy the text into a text-to-speech application. Consistent practice will train your ears to recognize standard English, and your pronunciation will improve significantly over time. When it comes to speaking skills, practice speaking English daily. Although you can't speak directly to ChatGPT, you can say a sentence out loud and then type it back for ChatGPT to review and refine. This is an excellent way to build your reflexes and gain confidence in communication. All four skills writing, reading, listening, and speaking can be practiced in just a few minutes a day. You don't need a special environment or complex curriculum. What matters most is perseverance and having a companion who's always ready to support you ChatGPT any time of the day. The journey of learning English doesn't have to feel lonely, nor do you need to wait for the perfect conditions to begin. You can start today, right where you are, with what you have: a computer or a phone, an internet connection, and a little determination. From those initial awkward steps to building a daily habit of practice, accepting mistakes, and learning from them, you'll gradually make steady progress in all four skills. Learning English isn't a straight path. It's a journey of small but consistent steps. Remember, you're never alone. Each time you open ChatGPT to practice, you're one step closer to your goal of English proficiency. And someday soon, you'll look back and proudly say, I did it. So keep going just a little bit every day and never stop learning.